Wednesday, August the 29th, Algebra 1, 5th period. Warm-up quiz is first. Number 1. Answer is 12. Everybody had that. Number 5. Solution on this is to do 2 times 2 first to get 4. 5 minus 4 is 1, plus 6 is 7. Number 3. You have to do 100 times, divided by 25 first to get 4, and 1 times 4 is 4. Answer should be 8. Number 3. You have to do 2 times 3 first to get 6, and then 1 times 7 to get 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. Last one. Answer should be 12. Everybody had that. Bring up a number from 1 to 10. The winning number today is 1. Homework check is in the back of the room. Come up in the order that you're called. Time for homework answers. Bring up 1 through 3. Answers to 1, 2, and 3 should be 2 over 3, 21 over 10, 9 over 7. Bring up 4 through 6. Answers for 4 through 6 are 8 over 3, 6, 33 over 10. Answers are 4, 1 over 12, 2 over 5. Answers are 12, 8 over 3, and 12. Alright, we have to go back and check number 12. If we change this to multiplication, we'll end up with 20 over 12. So that's a 1, 2, 1, and 4, and that is right. The answer should just be 2. Answers are 6, 4, and 1. There's a problem with number 4, so when I change this to multiplication, I end up with 16 over 6. So that goes to 1, that's a 4, and we can still cancel to 2 over 3. So 3 over 1 times 2 over 3, we can still cancel again, and the answer should come out to be 2. Take away the 6 and put a 2 in. Any questions about the homework? The objective for today is the following. Compare, order, and determine equivalent forms for rational and irrational numbers. The learning target for today. Order numbers. You're going to put them in order from least to greatest. Example number 1. 1/2, 2/3, 1/6. If you have 3 fractions, then what you want to do is make them all have the same denominator so you can put them in order from least to greatest. What's the lowest number that each of these denominators will go into? 6. So if we go 6 all the way through, then what did I do to this 2 to get a 6? Times 3, so 1 times 3 is 3. What did I do here to get a 6? By 2, so this would be a 4, and what happened here? Just by 1, so we end up with a 1 there. Since they all have the same denominator, you can order them from least to greatest by looking at the numerators. So what is the lowest one? And always refer to the initial fraction up here. What's the lowest one? 1 over 6. So what's the next one? In terms of these up here. 1/2 would be next, and then what's last? 2/3, yes. Example number 2. -1, -3, 5. Which one is the lowest of the three? What's the next one? And then 5. Practice problem number 1. 1/6, 2/5, and 3/4. Solution for the practice. What is the lowest number that all three of 6, 5, and 4 will go into? Won't be 30. How about 60? Remember, you don't need to have the lowest on this one. We say the lowest because we want to try for the lowest, but you're not adding or subtracting. You can use any denominator you want as long as they all come out equivalent. What would I do to 6 to get 60? So this would be a 10. What about here? Times 12. So 2 times 12 is 24. And what about here? So this would be a 45. What's the lowest one in there? 1/6. 2/5. Then 3/4. They were already in order. The bonus problem is 3 plus 2 times 4 minus 7. Solution for the bonus is 3 plus 8 minus 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. Here's another quick bonus problem. 5 squared times 2 plus 8. Solution for the bonus is 25 times 2, which is 50, and then plus 8 is 58. Practice problem number 2. On the practice problem, what is the lowest denominator that all three have in common?
12.
So if we go to 12 for each of them, then what happened here? By 2, so that's where I get a 2 from. What about here?
4.
So I get an 8. And what about here?
1.
Oh, I meant the right here. Times 1, yeah, so 5 times 1 is 5. What's the lowest fraction up there? 1/6, then what? 5/12, and then 2/3. The bonus problem is for the bonus it should be 3 plus, and then 4 times 6 is 24, divided by 2 is 12. You should have 16 for the bonus. Here's another bonus problem. Answer is, I forgot the answer. What was it, 42? 42 is the answer. Example number 3. You can have a mixture of all different kinds of things in here. For example, the square root of 4, 3/4, and 0.8. What's the square root of 4?
2.
And then 3/4 as a decimal is what?
0.75.
0.75, and then we have 0.80. So what's the lowest thing up there?
0.75.
0.75. Then what? 0.8. And then what? 2. Yeah, that's right. Also, what you need to be able to do is in example 4. In example 4, you can do the following. -1/2 compared to -3/8. Is that less than, greater than, or equal to? Convert them to decimal if you have to. or you can convert them to the same denominator. What would be a denominator we could use?
8.
8. So if I use 8 here and keep this one the same, what happened here?
Times 4.
So that's where we get a 4 from. So now, negative 4 over 8 or negative 3 over 8, which one, we want to find out which one is greater. This is the 0 on the number line. This is 1, a negative 1. Now a negative 4 over 8 would be exactly half through there. That's negative 1/2. Remember, that's the same as negative 4 over 8. So would the negative 3 over 8 be on this side or this side?
Left side.
The 0 side. It's closer to 0, which means it's what? Greater than. And when a number is greater than another one, what side of the inequality is facing it? Is it the point or the mouth? The open side. So that's the sign you would put in. In other words, negative half is less than negative 3/8. Here, 4 compared to 20 over 4. Is it less than, greater than, or equal to? What's 20 over 4?
5.
5, yeah. So what sign should I put in there?
Less than.
Less than, yeah. Here's another. 3 over 2 compared to 1.5. Is that less than, greater than, or equal to? Equal to, yes. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Time for the homework assignment.